So we're on a job site and we're chasing scratches out with a handheld polisher, which is a lot like what we do on edges. The way diamond tooling works is you have bonded diamond abrasives and they cut into the concrete. So the coarser grits will cut lines, leaving valleys and plateaus between the valleys. And then as we go to a finer grit, the diamonds are smaller and closer together, and so they will make the plateaus smaller. And then they get smaller and closer together, and then ultimately you get to where it's all pretty much the same length, but you have to chase out the scratches from the previous passes. Now, most of our tooling will undulate with the concrete. That's a big word for go up and down with it and move with it. Some tooling, though, is held rigidly, so as the concrete slopes down a tiny bit, it'll catch just an errant scratch. It'll catch like one little scratch off by itself, and we'll have to do a lot of polishing to try to get that scratch out. What we're going to do, you want to be really methodical as you go. So about a 2 foot wide section, you want to do 2 to 3 square feet at a time. You want to use the least amount of water possible, and the best way to meter that out is a pump up sprayer. So we're just going to drizzle a little bit of water on there. Now all of the service vans are outfitted with water fed polishers, and those are perfect for metering it out as you go. I'm working out of my pickup, so I just have my handheld polisher, my pump up sprayer, and that's why we're doing this. You're going to set your polisher on 2 of 6, so you want it real slow. You're just working the scratches out, and you want to be really intentional, so you'll see where the scratches are. You're going to see where the scratches are, and you're going to intentionally get those things out, and then we're going to wipe it and make sure those scratches are gone before we move on from this 2 square feet. So these are bonded diamond abrasives. This is a metal bond, and this is a hybrid. A metal bond, if you zoom in really close there, you can see it has little bits of diamond in the metal. This hybrid, this is a step 2, so this will start off like a 200 grit and leave it around an 800 grit. And the diamonds are so small that you can't even see them in there, but this is like a softer matrix to hold those diamonds. Diamond tools aren't like wood blades where they get more dull over time. They self-sharpen, so as the pad wears out, it'll expose new diamonds, and it's as sharp when it's almost gone as when it's halfway done. The only time when the tooling is not effective is when it glazes over, meaning that this plastic will melt over top of the diamonds and the diamonds stop cutting. With wet polishing, that rarely happens. With dry polishing, it's a real battle. So today, as we were chasing out scratches, I started off dry, and it worked really good for about 15 seconds. And then this melted and went over, and so we went back to a wet process, which frankly is safer and what we should be doing all the time anyhow.